Welcome to Learn with Dilber Ali. In today's video, we are seekhne ja rahe in the proposed reforms for Pakistan's Central Superior Services (CSS) examination system. We'll explore how these changes aim to prioritize specialists, improve governance, and enhance the efficiency of the civil service. Stay tuned as we break it all down in simple terms. Introduction. Pakistan is poised to overhaul its Central Superior Services (CSS) examination system. The existing generalized CSS framework may transition to a cluster-based system, prioritizing specialists with relevant expertise for specific service groups. This proposed reform seeks to address concerns about mismatched postings and improve the effectiveness of the civil service. The Civil Service Reforms Committee, established by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and led by Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal, is finalizing recommendations for cabinet approval after completing deliberations. These changes are intended to enhance governance and service delivery within Pakistan's bureaucracy. 1. What is the primary goal of the proposed civil service reforms in Pakistan? The primary goal of the proposed civil service reforms is to replace the decades-old CSS examination system with a cluster-based system to prioritize specialists over generalists. This ensures candidates are appointed based on their academic and professional expertise, leading to more effective governance. 2. What is the current structure of the CSS examination system, and how does it lead to mismatched postings? The current CSS examination follows a uniform assessment model conducted annually by the FPSC. This often results in candidates being placed in service groups regardless of their academic background, leading to mismatched postings, such as doctors in revenue services. 3. How does the proposed cluster-based examination system differ from the current CSS examination system? The proposed cluster-based examination system involves each service group having its own specialized examination. This ensures that recruits possess relevant qualifications and expertise specifically tailored to their respective fields, unlike the current uniform assessment model. 4. Why did Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal emphasize the need for civil service reforms? Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal emphasized the need for structural changes to enhance governance and service delivery, as the current system is underperforming. The reforms are intended to improve the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the civil service. 5. Who is leading the Civil Service Reforms Committee? The Civil Service Reforms Committee is led by Planning Minister Ahsan Iqbal. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif formed the committee. 6. What is the role of the FPSC in the context of civil service recruitment? The FPSC is responsible for conducting the CSS examination, the gateway to Pakistan's civil service. Under the reformed system, the FPSC would likely administer the different exams for different clusters. 7. What are the remaining tasks for the Civil Service Reforms Committee? The committee has finalized the cluster-based system, but has one meeting remaining to finalize changes in compensation and pension schemes. After this, the reforms will be submitted to Cabinet for approval. 8. What evidence is there to suggest the current CSS system isn't working? The declining effectiveness of the civil service and the mismatched postings resulting from the uniform assessment are examples of reasons for reform. Placing specialists in departments requiring their expertise would promote more efficiency. 9. What concerns over the civil service are addressed in the proposed reforms? The reforms address concerns about the declining effectiveness of the civil service and the need for structural changes to enhance governance and service delivery. It also addresses the mismatch of skills in certain areas. 10. What is the significance of transitioning to a system that prioritizes specialists over generalists? Transitioning prioritize expertise and efficiency by placing people in jobs that match their background. It allows for better service to the public. At the end, let us look at some key terms of topic. If you are new CSS aspirant, it will be beneficial for you to comprehend the topic. 1. Bureaucracy, a system of government in which most of the important decisions are taken by state officials rather than by elected representatives. 2. Civil service, the body of government officials who are employed in civil occupations that are neither political nor judicial. 3. Governance, the way in which a country is governed, including its system of rules, institutions, and practices. 4. Service delivery, the provision of public services to citizens by the government. 5. Structural changes, fundamental changes to the organization or system of a particular structure. 6. Compensation, the money and other benefits an employee receives in exchange for their work. 7. Pension, a regular payment made during a person's retirement from an investment fund to which that person or their employer has contributed during their working life. 8. Federal Cabinet, a body of senior ministers in the executive branch of the federal government. 9. Deliberations, long and careful consideration or discussion. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Learn with Dilber Ali for more insightful content. Got questions or thoughts on the proposed CSS reforms? Drop them in the comments below and let's discuss. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.